Hey guys, J19 brought you another video, and today we're going to discuss lots of news that's happening with the Final Fantasy VII Remake project. We got Rebirth stuff, we got trailer, Part 3 stuff. So with that said, this is gonna be a little bit lengthy video. So I'm gonna pull up my information here, and we're gonna get started on this. So we had an interview with Hamaguchi and I think a couple other devs. I think it's mostly Hamaguchi, and he wanted to talk about a little bit about Rebirth. About he apologizes for like all the mini games and Platinum Trophy being super hard for Rebirth. It's setting off a lot of fans. So with that said, if you guys want more Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, Part 3 news, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be notified when I upload and stuff like that nature. So let's get right into this thing. I'm gonna read some quotes I wrote down, not quotes, but some pinpoints of the interview. So notes from the director interview. Rebirth will not have a DLC. The devs have told us time and time again they're fully working on part 3. That's their main focus. As Katase is, he wants to like step down from game development. He wants to step down from doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's what's going on right now. And then Nomura wants to step down eventually from game development, retire. Then Nubu Amatsu, he still wants to make music, but he's not going to be like the center focus of everything anymore. So we got some old devs that starting to like say, you know what, we got to finish up this project and get this done. So no DLC for Rebirth. I know a lot of you guys really want one, but we're not going to get one, sadly. So with that said, let's get into the next part. The devs want to get part 3 out as soon as possible because they want to focus on part 3. If you guys watched my other video, I said that they completed the plot. The plot scenario is all done for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. So they already know what the ending is going to be, how the story is going to go. They did voice recording earlier this year. So things are rolling. Now they're just developing the game. They're in full development of the game as we speak. And this is great news. Uh, I did talk about a little bit about Final Fantasy has evolved alongside the hardware. Director respects turn-based combat. So those of you that want turn-based combat to be around still, Square knows that it's still a respect to the old style combat system, right? So turn-based, they still acknowledge it. So Square ain't going away from turn-based. It's just they're not doing turn-based games for Final Fantasy for a while, unless the remake of Final Fantasy IX is real. Then we got that's gonna be turn-based. So, anyways, he called Metaphor Fantasio a really great RPG. So he gives a knowledge to Atlas's JRPG game, which I bought. I'm gonna be playing that whenever it gets here. I love the demo, so we got that going. Um, Director understands fans' requests. What he's talking about with that is like he's seen how fans like just saying, "Hey, it's too many mini games." Like especially for the platinum trophy, is a little too rough. I know a lot of you guys like hard trophy hunting. You guys like stuff being super hard, super difficult. So part 3 is not gonna be like that. Part 3 is gonna be a little bit less on the mini games. It's gonna be more focused on story. It's gonna have some mini games in it, but it's not gonna be like hundreds of mini games or tens of mini games in there, right? Tens of you know what I mean, like 20, 30 mini games on it. It's gonna be not that much. So the platinum difficulty for Rebirth was a mistake. He apologizes for that. So those of you who are platinum trophy and hunting that game and you don't really like the mini game, he apologizes for making it super hard. They wanted to make a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth game that had mini games like the old OG FF7. So those of you who are complaining too many mini games, they're mostly optional. You only have to do just a handful of mini games. Even the tournament, the Queen's Blood tournament, Chapter 5, that is optional. All you gotta do is just go to the forfeit counter and just forfeit, right? You don't have to do it. I know people that bang their head against the wall. I have to help them with Queen's Blood, which is fine. I love Queen's Blood. It's one of my favorite mini games. Which in case you guys didn't realize, is coming back. They're gonna revamp Queen's Blood for Part 3. So the fans requested it. It's coming back. Fans want Knights of the Realm. That's coming back. People want to have freedom flying to Highwind. That's coming back. We're gonna have the weapons. We're gonna have Tifa and Cloud moments. We're gonna have stuff like that. Because he just said that no major changes in structure. So the structure of Remake and Rebirth, how Rebirth was, it ain't gonna be a super huge changes in structure. It just gotta restructure it just enough where they can get the high wind to work properly, right? Where you can land the high wind in these regions and stuff like that, especially new regions we're gonna have. Part 3 Platinum Trophy will be easier to get. So we got that. Um, what else? Oh yeah. Hamaguchi. This is huge for Final Fantasy VII moving forward, like the franchise itself. I know a lot of you guys know it's a franchise in Final Fantasy, yeah, but this is Square Enix Golden Goose. Just because the remake trilogy is coming to an end, they are not stopping the Final Fantasy VII stuff. So what they're gonna plan on doing is, this is what Hamaguchi had to say. The Final Fantasy VII Rebirth director Hamaguchi says he wants the third game to come out as quickly as possible, and then move on to digging deeper with other stories. He wants to heed the call to spotlight other parts of the game's universe and look at different characters as well. So what we got going on here is, looks like Hamaguchi's taking center stage. He is going to be the head honcho for the Final Fantasy VII moving forward. So he's not quitting just because Katase wants to take a step back. Nomura wants to retire pretty soon. Nobuo wants to take a lesser role. Even though he's still doing music, he just wants to take a lesser role, right? That's as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. We got a lot of these older devs that are starting to like take a back seat and let these younger devs like Hamaguchi. Toriyama's gonna still be there. You're still gonna have Kojima, not Kojima, but Nojima. Excuse me. I keep thinking of Death Stranding again. Nojima is still gonna be the writer, right? He still can write. He wants to write more Final Fantasy VII stories of these characters, expand the world and dive deeper in the universe. So this is great. This is great news for Final Fantasy VII as a whole. And part 3, it looks like they are just like they're going ham on it. They want to get this out as quickly as possible. That's why, just hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Remake. We didn't get much marketing until 2019, right? A year before the game came out, right? 2019 we had we had a state of play with that big surprise at the end. We had the June, we had E3 with the very last E3, by the way. Final Fantasy VII Remake's E3 showcase, which is 20 minutes, blew people's minds. Game came out in 2020. Yeah, the Yuffie DLC in 2021. 2022 we got the teaser trailer for Rebirth. 2023 on the Summer Games Fest, we got the game trailer, right? We had a whole bunch of all these messages from the devs leading up to Summer Games Fest, down each day is leading up to Summer Games Fest, which we got the gameplay trailer, and everybody went nuts. Then so on and so forth, we got Rebirth coming out, which came out February 29th, right? The leap year. So, how about this? They're already starting to talk about part 3. They're already giving us a little bit of teases here and there. They're already giving us some bread trails, right? Some crumbs to lead us up to when marketing starts. If you guys pay attention to what Hamaguchi had to say in the last interview he had about this celebrating the first year anniversary of Ever Crisis, he said by the second year of Ever Crisis, the second year anniversary of Ever Crisis, we're gonna have more information to share with you guys regarding part 3. And he even made a little note, a little hint that even more information, right? To me, that sounds like they got more information they want to share. Just they gotta wait a few months. I'm gonna share some with you guys. What do you guys feel? I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of all this information, and are you guys hyped for part 3? But I'm gonna leave you guys with this question. With this, and I want you guys to think about it over the weekend. This will be my last video for the weekend. I got some stuff I gotta do. I get ready for football on Sunday. I got things to do next week for Thanksgiving, so I won't be posting a whole lot. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this to think about it for a while and comment down below what you guys think. What if for the 28th anniversary of FF7, which is in January of this year, 2025. I know they said more information on the second year anniversary of Ever Crisis, which is going to be fall of 2025. But what if we get a first look, a teaser trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 with a title card. It only has to be about 30 seconds to a minute long, just to give us something to hold on to, give us a little appetite, have a little appetizer, a little snack for the main course. I think because they want to give us something. I might be wrong here. It's starting to make more sense. They're talking about Part 3 a little bit more than they did with Rebirth and Remake. It tells me that marketing is going to ramp up even faster than I thought. I think we get a teaser trailer sometime in January with the celebration of FF7, the 28th anniversary, right? For Japan. I think it's the perfect time to drop a teaser trailer. Have a little bit of developer notes about, hey, this is our first look at Part 3. Hope you guys look forward for more information later on this year, which will be the second anniversary of Every Crisis. This is starting to add up because if they show more information in fall of 2025, they can start hammering the marketing in 2026. What if, guys, we get Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3? It's coming out in January. I would not be shocked if it comes out like January of 2027 or maybe early February, right around the 30th anniversary of FF7. It's not going to be February, it's not going to be March, not going to be April. I think they're going to get this game out in I think middle to late January of 2027. So again, think about it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this. I'm going to let you guys with that. It's been fun talking about FF7 again. We got more information. If we do get more information between now and January, I will have more information for you guys. I will share it in a video. So with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. And get ready for the holidays. If you guys do celebrate Thanksgiving, I can't wait. I'm going to have Detroit Lions football. We are 9-1. We take on the Colts on Sunday. Then we take on the Bears on Thanksgiving. We are 9-1. We are looking forward to locking up the #1 seed. And I got family coming. I got presents for him. My brother's going to be super excited when he sees what I have in store for him, which is the PlayStation 5 and a whole bunch of stuff to go with it. So it's my old PS5. I got the PS5 Pro, but he still has a PS4. So with that said, enough of me rambling. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. Links in the description below. My Twitch, Discord, and with that said, be safe out there. Be nice to each other. Kick some butt in gaming. Let's have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.